Hello friends, welcome back. In the last video we have seen the service agreement bond document that is being required during DV, and that service agreement bond is to be printed on 100 rupees denomination stamp paper, non-judicial. Okay, so as I have told you in the last video that we are going to see the other documents which are very much essential for document verifications, and today we will see the first one, second one, that is attestation form that is to be done by the gazetted officer. So this is the form, attestation form Coal India Limited is been providing to the trainings to the employee during the joining period. Okay, so you have to take out the printout of this copy, and you have to fill the details, all the details you have to read. First of all, you can see that there are some warnings in 3 points what you should not do, what if any false data or details will be there, your employment will be you will be disqualified. Okay, so you should be very much pretty about the details while filling. So while filling this form, keep all your original documents with you so that there should not be any mistake on it. Okay, so these are some of the warnings given initially, and then comes the first one, name, surname in the block letters. Later on you have to fill the present address, full present address, then home address. Okay, and in B section, if originally a resident of Pakistan or Bangladesh, the address in that country and the date of migration to Indian Union, you have to mention this thing over here. Later on in the fourth, you have to give the particular of the places where you have resided for more than 1 year at a time during the preceding 5 years. Okay, so from last 5 years, or you can say that after attaining the age of 21 years, where you have resided for more than 1 years, you have to fill that details over here in this column 1 from, column 2 residence address in full. Okay, and then the name of the district headquarter. Later on, in the fifth point, you have to give the information to be furnished with regard to son and the daughter in case they are studying living in the foreign country. So for those candidates who are living outside the country, outside India, that detail is to be filled over here. Okay, sixth one is nationality, date of birth in figure and in words, presented age, age at matriculations. Then you have to mention the place of birth, district and the state in which it is situated. Okay, district and state in which you belong, district and state to which your father originally belongs. Okay, so everything you have to read very carefully the small datas what there has been mentioned, and after reading very carefully you have to fill the form. Very much you should be very much careful while filling the form, because as it is seen that very much presence of mind is been required while filling the forms. Okay, so read very carefully before writing anything in this form. Okay, then comes your religion. Are you a member of SC, ST, OBC? Yes or no, you have to give the reply. Okay, then you have to add the education qualification in school, colleges since 15 years of age. Okay, since 15th year of age. After that you have to give your school details and college details. Okay, date of entry, living and examination passed. Later on, if you are holding any appointment under the central government or the state government, semi-government, autonomous, private undertaking, public undertaking or any institution, you have to full furnish all the details of your employment. Okay, So what kind of job you are doing, reason of living, okay, everything you have to mention in your here in point number 11. Okay, after 11 there is your 12th point, where you have to give that whether there has been any kind of temporary as per the rule 5 of the Central Civil Service, is there any problems, whether before your service has been terminated, is there any problems while your service, you have to read that thing. Okay, and you have to answer in yes or no. Mostly answer will be in no only comes here. Okay, later on in 13 point, where most important, you have to name the two responsible person of your locality or two references to whom you are known. Okay, you have to mention that two person name who knows you very well from your age. Okay, you knows your parents, family backgrounds and everything. Okay, and at last uh, there is that I certified that the foregoing information is correct and completed to the best of my knowledge. After reading that, you have to sign over the signature of the candidate. You have to sign over here. You have to write the date, place, and the gazetted officer will countersign over here. Okay, so this was there. Total 6-page form is there. You have to read very carefully before proceeding ahead. Once you read everywhere, every line, and take out all the documents, whatever documents required to fill this form. Okay, first try to fill on the rough page, and later on write on these things. Okay, so that mistakes should not be repeated or any kind of cross is not put down. Okay, thank you so much. If you like that informations, please like, share and subscribe this channel. Thank you so much. So we have seen that in previous thing we have seen the attestation form. Now it's the identity certificate. Okay, so both this form and the certificate is to be signed by the gazetted officer compulsorily. Then and then only these two form and the certificate will be valid. Okay, and here in identity certificate it is said mentioned over there that certificate to be signed by any one of the following. So there are 8 options. Out of 8 options, anyone can sign on this certificate. Okay, so first one is the gazetted officer of the state government and the central government, then member of parliament or the state legislature belonging to the constituency where the candidate, okay, wherever you or your family members are residing of that state legislature or the member of parliament can sign on this certificate. Then subdivisional magistrate or the officer, okay, tehsildar, deputy tehsildar, to exercise the magisterial power. Okay, they can sign over here. BDO, block development officer, postmaster, panchayat inspectors, principal, headmasters of the recognized school where the candidate last studied. Okay, so these are the 8 options. Out of 8 you can select anyone which who is easily available to you. Okay, to sign this certificate very easily and in a lesser time, so that you can complete your documentation work as soon as possible. Okay, so this is a very short certificate and I don't think it will take much more time. Okay, so try to fill both the forms and do the signature of a gazetted officer from a single gazetted officer only. Okay, wherever you go for attestation form, signing of attestation form, you can sign on this certificate also. Okay, so both the certificate at a time only you will be completing for your documentation work. Okay, so nothing is there, you have to just write the answer, your name, father name, mother name. Okay, and for how many months. So all these things you have to mention, your place, date, your signature, and the person who will be doing the attestation over here, or signing of the certificate, we'll have to mention the designation and the address over here. Okay, and the below portion is for the office purpose, so you don't have to write anything on below portion. Okay, so this much was there only in identity certificate. Okay, so this is how these most three important documents were necessary, and the rest are just your degree mark sheets, degree certificates, 12th mark sheets, 10th particular matriculation mark sheets for your age proof. Okay, so nothing more there in this document. And once more thing, that all these form you will get from the Coal India Limited website easily. Okay, so if you have any doubt, you can ask me, or I will give your answer. And as much as you can share these videos, so that your friends and relatives who are connected with this Coal India Limited management training program should get the sufficient benefits of how to feel and which are the documents necessary and where we will get it. Okay, so all these documentation for work, documentation work, you will get all the documents easily and all the forms easily on the website. So from there you can take the form, download the forms, print out and fill the documents easily. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye, take care.